Welcome to the PBA. Please ignore this, and also it's saying league on here. It is what it is. We'll fix that. We're going to do a little bit of a state of the league, though, going over everything that's going on. We're going to start with our... Oh, man. I was going to start with this, but I don't want you to see the all-star stuff yet. We're going to start with standings. Obviously, we've got some standout performers this year with Pittsburgh rocking right at the top, right off the beginning. Incredible performances by both Kovacevic and Boss. Wild additions to the team. White's doing incredible. I think their point guard's still a... Let's see here. Their point guard's still an NPC. No, it's Curry. That's right. I was going to say, I remember them having a point guard too, but I couldn't remember at the time or in the moment. Curry's doing incredible as well. I'm not going to go over anybody's specific stats or anything like that. You can kind of look at the teams here. You can see there's some people who still have upgrades. I have to send some out. Oftentimes I'll batch those into weeks and stuff like that. Pittsburgh, obviously number one team, plenty of salary cap left. For anybody who watches this who's in the league or is considering becoming a GM or anything like that, that salary cap is going to become very important in the next few years. All of these stars, we'll go by rating here. All of these guys right here, maybe excluding Percy Owens, he's probably going to want a bag too, though. He's an NPC. We'll go to his stats, but he's averaging 2.4 blocks a game. He has the high of the league as well, if I can find it here. Yep, 12 blocks in a single game against Louisville. I believe that's back when Louisville didn't have anybody but Hunt. Let's see here. Yeah, so they had nobody to Hunt, so they didn't have any people on the team or any community members on the team whatsoever. It was just this. Yeah, crazy games. He's probably going to demand a bag, and Pittsburgh's going to have to break some stuff up. We'll see what happens there. Kind of go as it goes. Just these teams. You got Kovacevic, obviously frontrunner for MVP. White, Boss, Curry. White, Boss, and Curry are going to be our real guys on this team. Each balling out. Going to need some money. 4th on offense, 3rd on defense, 3rd overall. Vancouver, 10th offensively, which is a little wrong. Durant is currently injured. They don't have very high stars, but Durant and Pod creating an incredible scoring duo. West really feeding the ball, getting in there, getting close, and getting some shots up too. 4th on defense. It's going to be largely because of this guy right here, Ovistic. You can see his upgrades. I'll let you watch me do the upgrades. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. And dunking. He doesn't really dunk, but I want him to. So, this guy's a defensive powerhouse. You can see through it from his defensive stats. Dude's a monster. Built to be. 7'7", 300 pounds. Weird that he's not at the top of the depoy all the time, but it's how it goes. It's the full team. Pause it if you want to see. Anchorage, we're looking at 3rd offensively, 1st defensively, 1st overall. Tough team. And just genuinely incredible. We'll go here. We'll look at right now the current rotation. It's going to be Davis, Mike, Xander, Gary, Victor, Jay Curtis, Kat Zomba, Kyle Roy, Gerard Marks. These are the only guys on the team who are not real people. I guess Logan, too, not a real guy. Star NPC of the league. One of. I think these guys are incredible. Extremely strong team. Been developing really well with their current coach and who they've had the whole time, Dimitri Frost. Honestly, they're really embodying what I wanted Anchorage to be, and I love that. Duluth, we've got a good lineup of guys here, too. Ooh, Flynn is... I forgot he was out for so long. Dang. Okay, so we got Malcolm, Hope, Onyenwe, Jennings, and Canada. Canada's only in because Flynn is hurt, and then, of course, that moves Jennings moving up to the power forward. Canada did perform rather well before Flynn got hurt, before Jennings was on the team. He was their starting center. I think he did really well anyways, so that's pretty nice. Muskie, I forgot to go over. 7th, 10th, 9th. Muskies, 666. Crazy, devil's number. Motown Willie walking in here, literally turning this team around. Brooks is doing very well as the defensive. Davidson's doing incredible as well. Truthfully, just filling his role, getting stuff done. Shadow and David both really making a difference. Both of them coming into... I think Shadow was on this team. David came in whenever Ray had left. Ray Davis, the guy on the Anchorage, he started on Green Bay. He was their star. Left for Anchorage through a trade. Mayflower signed. And, fortunately, it's been going rather well for them. They're looking like they're going to be in the playoff picture so far. So, it's going pretty well. Las Vegas. Hitting that salary cap. You're going to notice this is one of the teams that's going to do it. They just got a new coach who's going to be defensive focused. Obviously, that's something they need help on, truthfully. Not a lot of their guys are going to be very defensive. Offense, though, they're going to blow you out of the water every night. They have been. They've been incredible. When they're on fire, they're on fire. 4th overall, likely just a very, very good team. Most nights, some nights they don't have it really going, but most nights they do, and you got to watch out for them. Sabatino's one of the star NPCs in the league, one of the very, very, very few 5-star players. I think possibly one of 2. We'll check that as we're going through here. Bartolome doing really well. BB Elson, James, Dones, Buick, Thompson, all real guys. Doyle and Bertrand are not. All real guys, all developing incredibly. Dones, 41 years old, doing great for him. He's an incredible playmaker. He's been hitting some shots recently as well. Played 18 games in New York, 10 games in Vegas. You can see those assist numbers and know that he makes a difference when he's on the court for your team. Points, it doesn't matter, truthfully. He doesn't need it. Maybe he needs to shoot a little less, but it is what it is. Louisville, just got some guys on this team. Cologne, Watkins, possibly some other guys. I'm watching the Discord right now. I'm kind of seeing how guys are chatting. It's looking like some of our newer guys are going to be moving to that as well. We'll look at this lineup here. Watkins, Cologne, they're both doing really well. Hunt is also a star NPC in the league, though he wasn't meant to be. That's York. He wasn't meant to be a standout star per se. 20 points, 8.4 rebounds, kind of a walking double-double for you on most nights. But he's not meant to be pulling a lot of that scoring. He's also 29, likely going to start progressing soon. One fun thing for this that I do want to make very apparent is no builds are going to be exact, in the sense of, like, if you tell me you want to be built a specific way, you're not going to be able to replicate it in Hoopland, because I do alter every single one of these builds. That being said, I also kind of give it a random potential and go based off of that. Hunt, obviously I built him. I built every single character in here. I don't remember what his potential is, literally at all. He could go up next year. He could not. He could regress. Not sure. Kind of in this ride together. 9th, 10th. Not a bad team. They're starting to fill up on that salary cap, and it looks like they're starting to make some max deals as well. So we'll see that one. Minneapolis Stars, incredible team. Malik Osei really working it for the team, but not doing as much as he needs to be. Bridges not having as much impact as I thought he would, but incredible. Spencer, one of the premier scorers in the league. Champ, one of the best defenders in the league. And truthfully, one of my favorite players in the league. I'll show favoritism, definitely one of my favorites. Spears, new player. If I remember right, I don't actually know. Yeah, he's not gotten a game in with him yet, but he decided to go there, play guard. We'll see how it goes. Actually, what's our lineup? They did something. Spears is going to play small forward. Crosby's moving to the 4. Osei to the 5. Bridges is going to be going off the bench. I'm going to work out a way of getting him more minutes. This is not their actual lineup. Well, it's the lineup. It's not the minutes, though. Nashville, my team. 5, 2nd, 5th. Pretty good, actually. Solidly all around. It's kind of what I expected. I did expect to see a bit more. Mainly from Osei, though. 20 points isn't really what I expected him to put up. I kind of expected him to put up more points. But he's going for 1.4 steals, 2.2 blocks. That's over a course of 28 games. That's more than half the season. You can't argue with that. You can't complain about that. Notes. This is my team, myself, my wife. It's going to be 2nd offensively, 5th defensively, 2nd overall. Very impressed. A lot of success at the very beginning of the season when it was just myself and Fernandez. Fernandez is a star NPC in the league. My character's also a bit older, which is the only reason he's got so much development underneath his belt. Didn't expect him to score nearly as much as he has been. Super happy with it, truthfully. I mean, hey, great to see it. Also 5'8". I mean, I just didn't expect as much success as I've gotten, and I kind of feel bad. I want it to be y'all's league. I want you guys to be the stars in it to really make the difference. Hey, I'll only be here for a little bit, and then we'll keep moving. Good team, though. Really got some scoring power. New York, got 8th, 7th. David Dones was here, then went to Vegas with a trade for Vernon Kirk. Almost a 1-to-1 trade. I think there was a second rounder included as well. You can see here, 18, 11 games in Vegas and then New York. He was averaging a ridiculous 18 assists in Vegas because there's so many targets to pass it to, and he genuinely doesn't shoot the ball. And when he does, he doesn't make it whatsoever. So that was a great move by Vegas to get him. I think it was a good move by New York as well. Truthfully, it was a move to try to put Deshaun Rivera in the top, though, and make sure that he was scoring the most points. But he has been. 38.3, almost averaging 40. We got that You got that Stephen A. clip on deck. He's averaging 40. It's crazy. So that's going to be our standings. We're looking at our teams. This is the standings. It's always in the Discord as well. Join. It'll be in the link in the description. Make your own player. Next season, I guarantee there's going to be at least 2 expansion teams because the league is growing so fast. Most spots are kind of taken up, as you can tell by me going through with like how many real guys are here. A lot of spots are taken up. I mean, this roster right here, we could still use a power forward, use a small forward, possibly a center. Ovistic's not going to get replaced, though. I hate to break your dreams. A lot of other teams are very full. Comes the league leaders. I'm kind of going to quickly go over this points-wise because a lot of this stuff is in the Discord. I have a stats section and a standings. Standings is where I'm going to post all awards and standings, as you would assume. And then the league stats is going to be an actual document going over everybody in the league stats. You can sort by anything. It's just a fun thing to have. Good thing for you guys to have. My guard is supposed to be a pass first, defense focused guard, so I'm glad to see myself up here. Doan's doing incredibly. Kirk obviously getting that start in Vegas and not shooting the ball at all. Dropping a little bit. I kind of expect this one to stay the same. We'll go through there. Riviera, Hudson, Dragan. If you go to the sheet on Google Sheets and you look at the statistics, it's going to say Riviera and Willie, I believe, and then Hudson. But that just comes down to Willie hasn't played enough games yet. Rebounds, you've got Dragan, Greg, Hugh, doing incredible there. Steals, myself, Wade, Avistic. Me and Wade have been trading that lead off quite a few times in the league. I'll give you this one as well. So this is going to be who's going all the way up there. This is Davis, Osei, West, Brooks, Crosby, Hojai, and Hudson. All fun players, great defensive efforts all the time. Blocks, not surprising. Wade was up there at one point. Obviously, St. James, big center for Vegas as well. But Crosby just taking that over as a defensive powerhouse. Field goals made, field goals attempted, both Riviera. Come on. Field goal percentage. Riviera's not up there, though. 3-pointers made, 3-pointers attempted. He's back there. We're seeing AirPod, we're seeing Mike, really the dominant shooters. I mean, we're seeing them right here, excluding Willie, realistically. Field goal percentage is also incredible, but this is all big men. Campbell has taken those close shots fed to me and distracted by the gravity of M on the perimeter, pulling people out for defensive efforts. 3-point percentage. See, this is where we talk about the 3-point contest, and I think Hudson might take the crown. He's my favorite. I'll call it right now. 3 points made, 3-pointers attempted, 3-point percentage. Nuts. I mean, genuinely insane. Free throws made, free throws attempted, free throw percentage. Of course, we got the leaders on all 3 of those. Not a ton of free throws attempted in the league. I'm super happy to see that right now. Free throw percentage, I think, might be a little broken at the moment. Got 4 guys with 100%. I think it's mainly just because there's, the people who are in the lead are only taking 1.6 a game. Turnovers. Tough to see you at the top of that list, but that's all guards. Unfortunate. Double-doubles. Kovacevic is leading on this right now. The reason double-doubles and triple-doubles are going to be important in terms of rewards or awards, it's going to be the Polaris Award is mainly focused on your plus-minus and your triple-doubles and double-doubles. Triple-doubles help a lot more, so Percy Owens is really helping himself there. It's likely because of his block games, I think. Double-doubles, going to be helping out a lot as well, but it's going to be mostly plus-minus. You're going to have to go to the stat sheet to see that one. Hoopland won't show us that. Teams. We're not going to go through all of it, but a little quick scrolling for you. There you go. Awards. We'll go through this one again. This is in the Discord all the time, every single week. Most valuable player, Kovacevic, Riviera, myself. Crazy that I'm up there. I don't think I've been doing as much, but we've been winning. We've clinched a playoff spot. I can't say that. Defensive player of the year, Kovacevic again, Avistic, Campbell. All big men. Literally all big men. Not weird to see. Sucks. I'd like to see Wade up there, but Wade's fallen all the way to 6th at this point, which is a little insane. I mean, you can look at his numbers here. He's got 2.3, 2.4. Towards the end of the season, I may actually go through and edit some of these. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Next year, I'm definitely going to balance out or next season. It's not going to actually be next year. It'll probably only be in a couple weeks, maybe. I really don't want to see people with overwhelmingly high stats kind of chilling at the bottom down here, chilling even like in the middle of the pack. It's not as great as it needs to be. Rookie of the year, lots of rookies. Most everybody's a rookie this year. This is your leaderboards. Lots of competition. Good luck to any of the guys trying to get it. 6 man of the year. We don't have any actual people up here yet. I think nobody up here yet. It's just because nobody's played enough games. It might be tuned a little too high, and that's okay. First season doesn't have to be crazy good. Scoring champion, rebound champion, assist leader. We've already seen these. I won't go in depth on them. Steals leader, blocks leader, same thing. Single game highs. 3 people have scored 60 in a game. Here's where they did it against. They did it against Anchorage. For Anchorage against Vegas. For New York against Vegas. That's so tough. 3 of the top 4 are against Vegas. You gotta get that defense together. Willie did it against Anchorage as well, though, so that's a little revenge there. Rebounds. Ovistic did it. He's done it a good few times on this board. Assists. Curry, that's actually really impressive. Getting up to 28, tying the league record. I actually did not realize that. Dones, get on it. Did it with New York. Are you up here with Vegas? You are up here with Vegas. Against New York. Wow. Pretty crazy. Kirk has not been up here with New York, though. So that does kind of show you what's going on. I mean, Vegas won the trade, for sure. I think New York's done okay, but they really need to reset anyways. Where's that? Assists, steals. I mean, we got a bunch of people working 7, the 6, and then 5s. Mainly just comes down to the fact somebody's got to break that record. Somebody's got to get 8. You got to make separation from the crowd. Blocks, like I was telling you earlier, Percy had that crazy game. Everybody else had pretty reasonable. 9 blocks is still insane. 8 blocks is still insane. 6 blocks in a game is pretty nuts. So, field goals made, 3-pointers made, free throws made, turnovers. Won't embarrass the turnover guys. God, including myself, apparently. I won't go too in depth in the other ones because a lot of that stuff's just going to be very much that. Season stuff we won't review until at the end. All time won't even matter till next season probably. But, we've looked at that. That's going to be our league leaders. In terms of everything else, I'll show you guys some of the news that's been shown on here. It's a lot of stuff. It's injuries. Vaughn got injured. A lot of stuff is also in the Discord. Again, there's actually a whole channel for it. Injury report. Some transactions. Lots of free agents. Lots of guys getting released into free agency and then retiring. That's going to be... yeah, here. So you can see a lot of this is going to be people retiring that are created players from NPCs and everything like that. Fun fact, actually, Bob French, now the coach for Vegas. Played for Pittsburgh, then went to Green Bay, 10 games in Pittsburgh, 11 games in Green Bay, started all 10 in Pittsburgh. Did really well. Pretty good defensively, steal, half a block, especially at that age in this league. He played his good time. All right. Now this part's not going to be fun for anybody else in the Discord because you guys are already going to know. Not going to be fun, but not new. We're going to go over the All-Star selection and the 3-point game selection. So here we are. Obviously, you can see the 4-star players. I don't know why they do that. They should put all 5 for each team. Shrink this text a little, that kind of thing. Oh, 3-point contest. I'm dumb. 3-point contest. Here we are. Fernandez, Bartolome, Riviera, Star, Boss, Davis, Malcolm, and Hudson. I've not altered any of these selections, actually, and I don't think I'm going to. There's some incredible 3-point shooters that have been left out of this one, but you will be in next year. It's also just a 3-point contest. It's nothing super serious. I'm not taking championships away from you or anything like that. I just want to see how this goes. We will watch this. It'll be live streamed on Twitch and possibly in the Discord as well. We'll see how that goes and what I can set up. All-Star teams. So obviously we have Riviera on one side for the Eastern Conference and Osei repping the Western Conference. Colors will likely be changed because I hate that green. But if we preview it here, actually, let's do it like this. All-Stars have been selected. Okay, Western Conference All-Stars. Starters, Ken Spencer, Zayon BBLson, Mike Hudson, Malik Osei, St. James. Obviously all their first selection. This is the very first season. Should come as no surprise. Reserves, Bartolome, Davis, Wade, Crosby, Pod, Onyenwe, and Logan. Super good team. Truthfully, I mean, if it were a team in the league, they'd dominate, win every single game. I wouldn't see them losing. That's how all-star teams are. Eastern Conference All-Stars. You're going to have North Star, Motown Willie, Oliver Boss, Deshaun Riviera, Dragan Kovacevic, M-Star, David Mayflower, Joe White, Shadow Hojai, Christopher Campbell, Carmelo Fernandez, and Percy Owens. All-Star team pretty dominated by the Notes and the Forge. Actually, it's Notes, Forge, and Green Bay. And that's it other than Deshaun. So Eastern Conference isn't that strong this year, unfortunately. A lot of guys have some development to go. A lot of people just weren't putting up the numbers they really should have in that first place anyways. Yeah, that's all that's really going on. Stay tuned on the Discord for everything else. Expansion teams. You guys are going to get to vote on what teams get added to the league, how they get added to the league, what conference they're in, what location they're in, what cities. We'll talk about all of that. Very open to any conversations, anything like that. Until then, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for participating. I'll see you in the next sim.